Good morning, guys, and welcome to Thursday, week 16 of my marathon training program. As you can see, this morning it was 83 degrees. Seems like a little bit of a break. 36% humidity. It's definitely definitely better than it usually is. All right. As you guys know, this week I'm pretty much running just an easy run all week because this is week 16, and although I should be racing this weekend, due to work, I am not. So I've got something else planned for Saturday, and I'll fill you in on that then. So this is why I'm taking it easy this week. Anyhow, let's go ahead and take a look at what things turned out to be today. All right, 30 hours of recovery. Okay, up I think what 1 hour from Tuesday, but also had the gym and my run yesterday, which kind of floated over a little bit. So so that kind of I think added to that. So just over 7 miles, average pace at 8:29. Any achievements? Oh wow, it dropped. All right, again because I wasn't fully recovered going into today's run after yesterday's run, which is fine. Anyhow, I'm going to get my shower and I will get you guys caught up. Hey guys, good morning and welcome to Thursday, week 16 of my marathon training program. And normally today would have been tempo run slash threshold run slash insanity run, but because this week I'm doing something a little different, because had I been running my marathon this weekend, I wouldn't be shooting this video per se today because I'd be getting ready for the airport. However, because of work required needs, that unfortunately has been changed, as you guys know, you've been following along. So I'll be running Tucson in November. So that buys me a little bit more time, thankfully. However, this week I wanted to go ahead and do something different on my long run for Saturday. So this week I decided to make the bulk of the week just easy week. So with that, before I begin, and of course always short on time, always, start out with our daily shot of wheatgrass. And for those of you new, 1 shot of wheatgrass is the nutritional equivalent of 2 pounds of fresh raw green vegetables. So basically, I just knocked out 2 pounds of vegetables in 1 shot. Boom, boom, boom. Get it? All right. So with that said, I've got apples comparison, and although I looked it over, I had a little trouble finding like significant change. I did find some things change. So today I'll be comparing Tuesday's run with Thursday's run, pretty much the same course, or at least the same distance anyways. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start here at the top. All right, again, this morning, that's today. Today I ran 7.04 miles, and apples to apples, Tuesday I ran 7.08. All right, Tuesday I burnt 759 calories. This morning, 764 calories. Temperature both days are, according to Garmin, were the same, which is fine. And yes, I noticed a little tightness in my hips and legs this morning, which is why my strides were up a little bit. But as you see, they definitely kind of flattened out back to the 180, and even for a short period dropped down to the 178 range. Whereas in short, on Tuesday, again, a little stiff at the beginning, but kind of chilled out in the 180, except a little bump here. But other than that, I did the 180 thing as well. So definitely legs feeling better. Not 100%, but definitely well enough not to impede my stride. So with this, again, kind of going out, well, actually going out on a heart rate run. You'll see here on both days, mile 5 seems to be the magic number for me. And I've always told you guys, like early on, that it seems to be about 5 miles before my body seems to really warm up. And this is kind of proof of that. So we could see, again, warm-up mile. I'm not sweating the warm-up mile. Again, focusing on trying to keep the heart rate about the 152 range. Today I was pretty tight with that. Sometimes averaging 151, but mostly hitting 152. And the short bursts, again, those are just simple short bursts. I know for a fact I didn't stay there any period of time. And even on a 151, 152, I'm holding steady about the 8:30 pace. well, actually about the 8:30 pace. And going back to my conversation, I believe on Saturday, how I managed to, with my own self, based on my conditioning, come to figure out that for every 10 beats a minute, I raise my heart rate. When conditioned, that would increase my pace by about 1 minute per mile. Okay, so hypothetically with that, you're saying roughly every 6 seconds would jack up the heart rate 1 beat per se. And so with that, yeah, today I was holding pretty steady about the 152, came down to 151 towards the end, holding steady, almost pretty tight here at the 8:30 range. Whereas yes, Tuesday a little bit more well rested, nice long weekend of course, and although my average moving pace was only 8 seconds faster, again, you'll see here, mile 5, the highlighted magic number mile, and because that mile, for an 8:27 pace, I had a 154 heart rate. 154 on an 8:27 on mile 5 compared to a 152 on an 8:33. 6 seconds slower, 2 beats slower. You can call that progress if you want. I do. Not to mention the fact that I definitely kept my heart rate in check for the most time. Yes, I understand here. I was definitely kind of striding along, closer to the 8-minute mark, which of course would raise the heart rate up a little bit. But I guess you can say there's no excuse for an 8:27 on a 154. But even then, after mile 5, heart rate kind of came down a little bit, and the pace continued to increase. Whereas today, heart rate came down, 1 beat anyhow, and again the pace kind of leveled off, you might say here. So really tight on these two numbers here, and even ironically, while this was technically the faster average moving pace, I had actually the average pace a little faster. The average moving pace was 1 second slower than this one. So these numbers are like almost inverted compared to these numbers. Interesting. Anyhow, so I definitely got the heart rate lower, which was fine. And then again, mile 5 magic number, because after that, then my body seems to get more efficient with the calorie consumption. Kind of interesting there. And we're looking at Tuesday. Same thing. I peak out at mile 5, and then after that, body gets more efficient with the calorie consumption. So maybe for you guys have a magic mile number too. Maybe it's mile 5, maybe it's mile 3, depending on how far you normally run. And so although we're not seeing like a huge, major, significant improvement over the course of 2 runs or the course of the week per se. It's just kind of interesting to see some real constant numbers with what happens while trying to maintain a set heart rate, and what happens during specific places within your run. And to me, this is good feedback, because it says, hey, all right. So if I want to really kick it up, perhaps kicking it up after mile 5 would be the place to do it, because now my body is good and ready to go. So with that, I'm keeping this short, because I definitely got to get out the door today. Well, I have to get out the door every day. However, the goal is never to be tardy. It's always the goal. And so far, I've been doing pretty good with that. Anyhow, that's all I've got for you guys today. If you liked today's video, be certain to hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. And if you're new to the channel, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I do post a new video. And next week, we'll be more back to my regular scheduled programming. So, anyhow, you guys have yourself a great day. I will see you on Saturday. And until then, make it an awesome day, and make it an awesome run. And feel free to share with me in your questions or comments below if you find that you have a set mile distance that your body seems to finally get warmed up with, and then after that things start to get easy, like you saw with me. So I'd like to hear from you guys. So that's all I've got for you guys today. You guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you Saturday. Take care.